Hello, Dodgers Nation. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're as excited as I am to talk about two topics that are making waves in the baseball world and, of course, in the hearts of our team's fans. Let's start with a name we all love, Kiké Hernández. He's more than just a talented player. He's a cornerstone of the Dodgers spirit. But why is he so special? And why could his presence on the team be crucial for future success? While we think about that, let's also dive into another piece of news generating a lot of buzz. A potential trade between the Dodgers and the Yankees, with Max Muncy in the spotlight. Let's explore these two topics together, because let's face it, our team's future is full of exciting possibilities. Kiké Hernández is the kind of player who wins fans over not just for what he does on the field, but for the energy and personality he brings to the game. He has this unique ability to keep things light, even during a long and grueling MLB season. Have you noticed how he always seems to be smiling, even in the tensest moments? That's something that inspires not just the fans, but also his teammates. And let's be honest, in a sport that demands so much mentally, having someone like Kike around makes all the difference. Buster Olney of ESPN recently highlighted the importance of keeping players like Hernández on the roster. He compared the routine of an MLB player to our everyday lives. Some days were full of energy, and other days, not so much. That's where someone like Kike steps in. He's that spark that keeps the morale high, even when things aren't going well. Have you ever felt that, even in a tough game, his presence on the field brings an extra sense of hope? Exactly, that's no coincidence. Now, let's talk about a point that's leaving many fans anxious. Kike still hasn't been re-signed by the Dodgers. He's made it clear that he'd love to stay in Los Angeles, but the future is uncertain. This leads us to an important question. What do you think the team should do? Should they keep a player like him who may not have the flashiest stats, but is essential to the team's spirit? Or should the team focus on other priorities? Share your thoughts in the comments. While we think about Kike's future, there's another big story generating plenty of discussion. A potential trade between the Dodgers and the Yankees, with Max Muncy at the center. Have you considered how a single trade could shake up the baseball world, and perhaps even decide the next championship? That's an idea floating around, and we're going to explore what this could mean for our team. First, let's recap. The Dodgers, proud champions of 2024, have already made significant moves this offseason. They brought in big names like Blake Snell, Tanner Scott, and Roki Sasaki. Meanwhile, our longtime rivals, the Yankees, haven't held back either. They've bolstered their roster with Devin Williams, Cody Bellinger, and Paul Goldschmidt. It's a true clash of titans, isn't it? Now, let's get to the point that's causing such a stir, Max Muncy. Our beloved veteran, a player who has brought us so much joy, might be at the center of a trade with the Yankees. But why is this being considered? Well, the Dodgers have a roster full of left-handed talents like Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Ha-Seong Kim, and Michael Conforto. With so much quality in that area, the need to keep Muncy has diminished slightly. On the other hand, the Yankees have an issue at third base. Jazz Chisholm held the position in 2024, but we all know he's more natural at second base. Bringing in a veteran like Muncy, with his experience, power at the plate, and solid defense, would be an almost perfect solution for them. But of course, it's not that simple. For this trade to make sense for the Dodgers, we need one name, Nolan Arenado. Yes, the same Arenado, who is one of the best third basemen in the league. If we can bring him to Los Angeles, Muncy's departure becomes much more feasible. After all, Arenado would fill the gap left by Muncy with excellence. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to see Arenado in blue and white? Now let's talk about Muncy. He has an affordable contract with 2 years remaining and a club option for 2026. He's a two-time All-Star and has received MVP votes in 3 seasons, even after a tough 2024 plagued by injuries and a slump at the plate. But let's be fair. In 2023, he was one of the team's cornerstones, with 36 home runs and 105 RBIs. He still has plenty to offer, but is it here with us, or somewhere else? So Dodgers Nation, here we are, reflecting on our team's future. On one hand, we have Kiké Hernández, a player who brings energy, joy, and versatility. On the other, Max Muncy, a veteran who has given us so many great moments, but might be involved in a trade that could bring Nolan Arenado to Los Angeles. What do you think? Should we prioritize keeping Kike, or is trading for Arenado the right move? Share your opinions in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. After all, baseball is a sport that brings people together, and each of your voices is valuable to this big family that is Dodgers Nation. Come on, tell me, what do you think the future holds for the Dodgers?